So I just wanted to hop on here really quick, and I wanted to show you what you needed to do in the event you update DaVinci Resolve and then it no longer opens. Now this is going to be applicable regardless of the distribution that you are running, and all we need to do is actually move some libraries. It's very similar to what you did when you first installed DaVinci Resolve, and then after we do that, you should be back up and running. So without further ado, let's hop onto the PC, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get this done. So here I have DaVinci Resolve opened up, and I'm just going to go ahead and check for an update so that I can show you how this process works. Now you will see that we have version 20.1 available for download, and depending on when you watch this, there may be a newer version available. Now we're going to go ahead and just download that. It's going to give us a zip file, and then we're going to extract that zip file, and then you're just going to install DaVinci Resolve just like you did before. I don't know what distribution you're on, so the process may look similar to what I'm doing here, where I can just use the graphical user interface, and some of you might need to do this in terminal so that you can bypass some stuff in terms of libraries that you may or may not have installed. But that's not the point of this video. I'm just going to show you how to fix it after you've actually updated. So you're going to run through the entire installer. Once the installer's done, you're going to go ahead and you'll see that when we try to open DaVinci Resolve here, it does not open. And so what do you need to do to fix it? So all we need to do is open up Terminal. It doesn't matter which one you're using or what distribution you're on. We just need to go ahead and open up Terminal. And basically what has happened is when we first installed DaVinci Resolve, we had to create a directory and we had to move some libraries, because in most people's cases, you're using newer libraries than what DaVinci Resolve was packaged with or what it's looking for. And so there's some conflicts there. So we just need to move some stuff to a folder so that it doesn't cause any confusion for the software. Now, when you update it, it basically wipes out everything that you did, because it's reinstalling all of the files and all of those folders and recreating all of those directories from scratch. So everything that you did is gone. So the first thing we need to do is we just need to open up Terminal, and we're going to go to the Resolve library folder, and you're going to do that by doing a change directory, and then I'm going to put all the commands here in Terminal for you. I'm not going to read them all out to you, but I'll give you enough time to see it, and if for whatever reason you missed it or you don't want to pause the video, I'm going to put everything down in the actual video description so that you can copy and paste them into Terminal. Now to copy and paste into Terminal, for most people anyway, because I don't know which terminal you're using, you're going to press Control, Shift, and then V. Whereas you would normally just press Control V to paste into any other application. In Terminal, it's going to be Control, Shift, and then V. So once you have the actual directory correct, so we're in the opt resolve library folder, we need to make a directory that we can actually move these disabled libraries into. Now, it doesn't matter what you name that directory. You don't have to make it the same name that I'm making it. You just need to remember the name that you do make it, so that when we move things, you can put your name in the command instead of the one that I chose. So the very first command in order to make that directory, you're going to use sudo for this, and you're going to do an mkdir for make directory, and then you're going to do a space, and you're going to name it whatever you want. In my case, I'm going to do disabled-libraries, but like I said, you can pick anything you want. And then from there, you can just press enter or return, and it should bring you to another prompt if it worked, so that we can type the next command. And if everything there looks good, now we can go ahead and we can move all of those obsolete packages to the disabled library folder or whatever you've named your folder. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put the commands here in the terminal window, and again, I'm going to put everything down in the video description if you miss it, so that you can just copy and paste it. But I'm not going to read all these to you. There's going to be 3 commands, and we're going to go ahead and just move everything into the disabled library folder, and then from there you should be able to just open up Resolve. So once we go through these commands, we'll come back and I will show you that Resolve now opens. So that's it. That's all you got to do. It's really easy, quick and painless. And just remember, you're going to have to do this every single time you update DaVinci Resolve. And you should be back up and running and be able to open the software after you move those libraries. Now, that's all I have for this one. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and hit me up down in the comments if you have any issues or I may have missed something for whatever distribution you're on. I'll try and help you out as best I can, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.